Hello, and welcome back to Week 6 of the Cult of Larry Draft League Season 7 with me, GigaSaurusGames, and this week, my opponent is Milkyway and the Pink Puff Power, I believe is the name of their team. And the prep doc, the comparison doc looks like this. I'm using one from League Admin Wacka, because the website, when I opened it up last night, was behaving strangely. And you can see their team is a sort of balanced team with a Great Tuscan Meowscarada, as well as a Terra Swing Typhlosion. They've been bringing a lot. That's hit a lot of things pretty hard. I actually think Terra Starmie. Well, I actually think Terra Starmie's not a problem for me. So I think Swing Typhlosion is a bigger concern. But I'm bringing a couple answers to it. My prep doc looks like this. I didn't actually open it up. I think they're going to be bringing Great Tusk, one of their Terra Captains, Glamora, Florida, Glaring Demantan, and a 6th Mon. Not sure what that is. I don't see Meowscarada coming. I think it's a fairly bad matchup here. But in any case, what I've been building, it looks like this. I've got Choice Scarf Bundle, Breaking Landorus outspeeds most things that aren't scarfed. Alolan Raichu is spec to outspeed anything at +2 under terrain. Actually, it's not true, but that's true of Bundle, not Raichu. But we can go ahead and get started here. All right. So Meowscarada came. I didn't really expect that. So I did see that Terra Storming does have very good coverage. So I understand why it came, but I think that is better for me. Scooter really does handle that quite well. As a reminder, I am something like 2-3, so at this point I'm basically in must-win territory if I want to make playoffs. If I don't win here, I might just start bringing heat for the rest of the season, because at that point, it's just kind of funny, because I had to win out to even make 500. My first time I made a draft, I did a weather team, didn't do real well with it. I don't think terrain teams are really great for how I play either. But regardless, it's at least been interesting. I like Lando here. Great Tusk. I forgot to bring ice. I forgot to put Psychic on Landorus. Whoops. Huh. Okay, does that change things? It might. I think I still need to leave. I still think I still need to leave, though. Glamora is still kind of an issue. And it does well against everything else. And it's not like Bundle's a good lead either. Yeah, my plan with Great Tusk, if you look at my prep doc, was everything needs to check it offensively. And I forgot to put Psychic and Landorus, so that's not ideal. Glamora is likely sashed. Or not. Okay, so Sludge Wave won't kill it. I think I'll stay in and go for it anyway, because Florges is one of the things I'm concerned about. Alright, so it almost certainly is going for Protect here. As expected. Gooter here, I'm running Heavy Slam. What Terra type is their Starmie? Because we got Invisible, Electric. Okay, so Terra Thunderbolt. I kind of don't care. That's fine. It's not weak to Freeze Dry, but that's about it. Is there a reason to not Heavy Slam? I would say yes. Do I want a Dragon Pulse to switch in then? I think I do. I'm not that worried about what a non-set up Florida is going to do to his Swing Gudra. I can OHKO with Heavy Slam. My opponent should know that. I think they're going to switch here. There we go. I was right. Oh, that did not do much. Okay. Now I need to make some decisions. What do I think is most expendable? I think it's Landorus. Okay. This won't kill. That was expected. I knew it was gonna have that. That's acceptable. But now I can go and Tapu Koko. And Dazzling Gleam probably kills it from this range. Do I know its item? I know. Okay. Here's the thought. I know that Raichu kills from this range, but I don't think this is the time to go into it. Maybe what I do is go into Bundle and I flip turn. No, I think I set Terrain. Do I go for Dazzling Gleam directly? I'm going to say that I do. I think I don't mess around. I thought about calling a switch here, but Great Tusk is a problem for me. And so is Florges, to be fair, but... I'm going to go for U-turn. See if it stays in. It did. Go into Goodra. That's fine. Okay. Interesting. Defogging the Florges. I knew my opponent wasn't going to be bringing terrain clearing. I just didn't expect that. I expect that to be the terrain clearing. Last time Dragon Pulse did 26%. Draco the switch in. Heavy Slam the switch in? Heavy Slam it staying in. How much do I need Goodra? Goodra's done its job. Okay. I was kind of hoping I would live that, but I'm not running defense, so I'm not surprised that I didn't. I knew Great Tusk was a problem. I don't love it getting a wish off, but... That's why I stayed in, because I really didn't want to get a free wish. And I was really hoping I could avoid it. But also, to be fair, it's not like I had to switch in a Headlong Rush of all things. Guess we'll go reset the terrain. Dazzling Gleam probably kills it if it stays in. I'm just going to do this again. Let's see here. What can Magnezone have? I mean, it can have a lot of things, to be fair. Let's go into Incineroar and All Parting Shot. It can... Yeah, you know, fair. That's fair. Okay. I feel like if I get damage on this, Bundle maybe cleans up. Maybe. We're going to hope that's true anyway, because that's about my only out at this point, I think. I'm going to go ahead and go for Hydro Pump here. Take out the Glamora. Go into Koko. I don't need terrain. Terrain only matters if something's at +2 speed. Which this Starmie now is. Alright, fair enough. It's gonna go for an electric move. It did not. Alright. This is savable, maybe. Because I can reset terrain. And I am running Scarf, so I actually outspeed here. And I lock into Ice Beam, because I have to be able to kill Meowscarada, though I probably don't kill it anyway. Yeah, I suspect this doesn't kill... Oh, it actually just kills me with Sucker Punch. Fair enough. I was hoping I might live a Sucker Punch because... Iron Bundle does have an okay defense stat, but not enough to live from 30%. That isn't especially surprising. We forgot again. We're really supposed to post live links for our matches, but we forgot. Oops. Well, at least this recording exists if anyone cares enough to see that we were playing live, and there's a match posted. And I think at this point, I'm essentially out of running for playoffs. So from here on out, I might just bring things that are fun. I might not care about winning anymore. Would I have done better in this matchup? I really needed to respect the Great Tusk more in prep. And I frankly didn't. But then again, I knew it was going to be a problem. My original plan when I was prepping was to bring Alomomola. I was to bring Alomomola as the answer to Great Tusk, but as I was trying to figure out how to deal with the rest of the team and what my win condition was, I felt like I needed the team slot more than Alomomola, but clearly that was incorrect, so... well, but good game to Milkyway and the Pink Puff Power, and we'll see what kind of fun stuff I'm bringing from now on. I might not spend that much time prepping anymore. I might just bring whatever silly idea comes to mind. So we'll see what I'm doing from here on out, but until next week, I hope you all enjoyed my loss once again. At least you can't say that I'm someone who only posts their victories, because, oof. I'm not doing real well in this draft league. I was saying earlier that I think this particular team comp does not match how I like playing. There are too many pieces that are only for support. I'm probably going to be doing at least one transaction with my team this week. Probably going to switch in Cineroar for something else. But I'll show that off next week. And so until then, hope you all enjoyed. This has been GigaSaurusGames, signing out. Bye.